Hi everyone, today we will be going through my process of building a residential home, but before we can get into the game, I just want to make a couple points before you choose what you're going to build. Thinking about what world you're going to build in obviously has significant impacts in what style you want to build in. As a personal practice, I like to build based on the way the builds around the world look. Today I decided that I wanted to build a Mount Komorebi. I looked up photos of Japanese homes in a more city-like area. I used Google Maps and I also found a website that had homes that were like for sale in Tokyo, and I was able to find floor plans. They actually had floor plans attached with them, which was really cool, and I went off of that. All right, everyone, now that we have selected our world and we have found a floor plan that suits our needs for this particular family, I am building for the kibos, which is a family that I play with often on my channel. So I just wanted two or more bedrooms. This floor plan, okay, it's not a perfect fit, and I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I don't want to do a basement again because I really didn't like having a basement. It felt really disruptive to the gameplay, so we're gonna have to add a bedroom to somewhere because like I can have the kids share a room, but I low-key want them to have another kid, and I feel like that's pushing it. We're gonna have to add a bedroom somewhere. I want to build this floor plan verbatim, and I wanted to do it with y'all because I feel like I didn't really understand how to read floor plans at first, and also don't ignore this. I had started building. I was thinking I was gonna make a little house for them and like try to do it myself. But no, well, I had a reference for like the bottom half, but whatever. Okay. So, as far as scale goes, I like to refer to the window sizes and the door sizes because, as you know, the Sims has like a one door and then a two door. So, looking down at the first floor where the den is, I'm looking at the room right before or right after where the stairs is, and we're gonna go like that. One door. Okay, my cat's attention to climb my chair. Perfect. Um, so we have the one door here, and then I would say it's about a two wave, and then we'll just use a one tile stair to go up and around. And then down here, because this room is almost made a square, I want to say that this is maybe three or four. Uh, yeah, I think it's better to go bigger also, but maybe we could do three because that'll make the. Is this gonna have enough room? If we run out of room, I'll just change lots, but I think three might be fine because then the door can be centered between these three and there'll still be a gap. Yeah. And then that will mean the den is practically that two for those windows and then another two. Then I'll say another two and two windows. And then bam, one more. Just like that. Beautiful. We're gonna go into a bit of a speed build portion for doing the floor plan because it was a very finicky process. Like I feel like it's normally smoother than it was. It wasn't like horrible, but it was just the stairs are confusing me. The lot was like upsetting me because I feel like I was just building like this ambiguous void of space and time. I eventually moved a lot to the more urban area of Mount Komorebi, but right now we're here in this little corner because it's an empty lot. I didn't want to have to get rid of their old home, but I had to because I don't want them to live in the same spot. Like in my mind, it's a different neighborhood, but in the sense, it's the same. I just need like 10 different worlds of every world, you know? Like, can we just get like I don't know if that will look like having more neighborhoods or just having more lots in each neighborhood or multiple worlds of the same vibe. Like I love that map that somebody made where they put all the Sims worlds connected together, like on a flat plane, so you can kind of see which ones are like one Sim lives here and the other one lives here, but they're like an hour drive away from each other. I think that's very cute. But Malcolm Revy is the only world that is emulating Japan, and I really love Japan and the energy within it. I really like it. There was like I don't know, because I know that one time they had the poll for the different packs, and one of them was cyberpunky, or was it like I mean, human. It was like humanoid robots or something. Am I making all this up? I feel like that was the thing. And as much as I don't really play with occults, but like the world that would have to come with that pack would have to be freaking awesome. Unless it was giving Journey to the 2, where there's like empty looking weird vibes of like what would you call it? Like how the Batu pieces or these like structural weird things. If you know what I mean, like it's not an actual Sims build. It's like a piece you would find in debug or something. You know, I don't know, but I feel like that would be a cool world, and like there'll be some cool items that come with it if they do that eventually. And also, like the new Sims pack looks very cool. The free placement tattoos, like hello. I don't think I love the fact that it's like an animal paint. How we can paint the cats and dogs and the horses and stuff. Like it makes me a little bit like I don't like that. But also it makes sense that they did it that way if that is what was a real screenshot that I saw. I don't know, but it seems very cool to be able to layer tattoos and also not have to go through those selections or like the confinements of each body part. Very cool. Now we're going to get into adding the windows and the doors. I think I want the lot. Also, I moved spots because I wanted to be in the city more so. These are lots that I placed when I was first playing in this world. I don't know if they're going to stay, or I built, I built all of these actually. But I don't know if they're going to stay, but I wanted to be in the city for the correct vibes. I'm going to rotate this temporarily though, because, well, actually, honestly, the floating stuff is kind of just as bad over here. Okay, anyways. Also, realized that there's supposed to be one less balconies only on the upper 2 levels. Or, wait. No. It's not supposed to be one up here. It's supposed to be... Does that look better? Wait, just think about it. Nah. So we'll do this instead. No, we need a balcony in the kitchen. What am I talking about? I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to do this. Why is it like embarrassing to say out loud? I was trying to do this video in the same style as the last video, but this one seems to be a little bit more relaxed because I think the points I'm making aren't as nuanced, or I don't know if nuance is the right word. They aren't as like groundbreaking. It's just more the I don't think my other ones were groundbreaking. I don't know. It's not novel. It's not a personal preference or anything, or like tips that I think I've gained from building over time. It's just more the direction I go when building any residential lot. The community lots get a little bit more involved as far as multi-functionality, but like residential lots are just homes. I think a fun way to spice up residential lots is using the residential rental system and still going like either townhome or just separated homes on one lot, and that way your Sims can have like real neighbors that you'll see come out. I just think that's fun. That's why we're gonna want to do this, because I know I want more things happening on this lot. Like I want it just as compact as these little homes over here. So yeah, I'm looking for the snow escape stuff, because I think I'm going to try to stick to their windows and everything from here. To be honest, I have no idea about color scheme. The original picture is all cream. Oh wait, but there's a black door. That's nice. It's like kind of bougie. Wait. Okay, I already lied because I think I want a more modern door than this. But I will use some escape windows. I just want something large and in charge. Like that. Oh wait, is it the same door? Basically this. If there's there's no... I don't really like the fact that it's wood. I mean, we could have a glass door. But it's like exactly what I want, like same size, everything. I just want it to be almost metal, like sheeny. Not shiny, sheeny, like sheen. Oh dear. I don't have a suitable door, it seems. Loki, all of my doors are wood. Why? Why? This one's kind of a vibe. Loki, let me not even lie. Like, this ain't what I want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Okay, so we'll go like this. Also, what is supposed to be happening here? I know that's the toilet room, but like, we could just bump this in and have less going on. Looks like we're going to get a sped up part of every portion. Honestly, like the steps in my head were choose a world, identify the style of the world, find the reference, use the floor plan. Floor plans are amazing, and my best friend, literally at all points in time, I can't remember the last time I made a house without a floor plan. Well, not a floor. Okay, maybe this low key. Low key, the Kibo house definitely didn't have a floor plan, but that's why it's bad. Like the one in Evergreen Harbor, like it's a bad layout because I made it, you know. So watch out for that. Floor plans only. Okay, anyways, and then the next step. Did I say build the floor plan? Build the floor plan. Add the doors and windows. Landscape. Add in the environment. Enhancing aspects like another building on the lot or hydrants, sidewalk. Like same thing as the other video on community lots. Just tying it in, especially when you're in the city, is very helpful to have things that, I don't know, just add to showing how many humans are using the space. Yeah, this was very fun for me though. I will say that. We only have a few seconds left on this part, but I just want to talk about, I'm so happy to be back in this world. I literally love it, and it's been so long because I feel like I always say this, like I just assume that I'm burnt out, but I'm like, is with The Sims especially, is one of those things where if you're not having fun playing it, you're just probably doing the wrong thing. And I've been so focused on building just because I like getting things done. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's time for gameplay. I did do a little gameplay actually. So I put in the interior doors, and now I'm using this paint from Mount Komorebi, or Snowy Escape, sorry. It's directly from Mount Komorebi, organically sourced. Yeah, I really wanted this cream color, and I feel like because it's from this pack, this is what I'm looking for, you know, like essentially. I hate that I can't paint these. If it bothers me, I will make them rectangles. Right now, I feel like it kind of blends in. This roof, the thing is, with anything that I build, I work in circles, but when I'm filming it, and by circles I mean like I'll go in rounds and kind of add detail as I go, and as things like, if it stands out to me, I'll fix it then, and then I'll come back around, blah, blah, blah. But when I'm filming, I'm like, I know this looks fucking crazy. I know this looks crazy. I think I want more contrast. Black. Let's do black to match with the doors. And then we can do the under trim as well. And then also the top of the have walls, even though, to be honest, the let's use these thin ones. I never made this taller. I was saying, to be honest, this fence looks ridiculous now, so I don't know how to feel about that. We can go a little tall so you get some privacy, kinda. And it's also less of a hazard. I feel like the framing on the wall is gonna upset me more than the different color of the actual base is kind of similar. Let me just see what other fences could work. So we could go black and have it be an accent, which I actually like. This whole thick thing at the base, though, nah. How do y'all like it? The freaking reference is so much more stylistically appealing. It's not even funny. Like, I haven't added any windows with any intentionality. Like, look at that. But that's kind of, I don't know if I like that. Like, I don't care because it's the kids. I might add 2 doors so they can walk through each other's rooms and stuff. But I don't like that one person will have a door, then the other person has a window into it. I don't know. This might end up looking crazy. Cafe would be cute. Honestly, I might do that, and maybe it'll just be 2 homes in the lot, and then it'll be easier to find look like a Japanese cafe and find something I like, because all Japanese cafes are cute. So yeah, okay, I'll do that. And off camera because I'm crashing out. Guys, I just get so happy when my brain cells work and they come together to realize that I have my other monitor now, and I can literally put OBS on the other side and see what I'm doing. I literally have had my monitor for so long and I have not recorded, or like I had to get a whole nother cord or another whatever. But my second monitor is working. I literally could have my other thing on the whole time. And then I was like, I can also show everybody where I am on my Google Maps. But this is the house that I've been building. Oh yeah, here we go. It has a really cute interior, and this is the floor plan I've been going off of. I'll probably put this in post, but yeah. But like, I think I have to build a family mart. I don't know how rash it's going to be, as in like how horribly, I don't want to say horribly decorated, how brutally maybe is a better word. But I want to do this like a little mini one because I recently found the self-checkout CC that I had on my game, which I think automatically pulls like the custom foods you have in your game, I think. So I'm going to try to build a mini version of this. I was looking at this originally, this little cafe. This is a cafe, then this was a cafe in a bookstore. I thought that was cute, and it's like small, so it kind of matches. Then I turned around and I saw this beautiful building and quickly changed my mind. So I'm going to try to do this. I finished building this little area. I didn't do the interior. I just put the bar and espresso coffee area in so that I remember what lot challenge is, aka additional features of the residential rental lot, on which ones I put on. And I'm very excited because I feel like this looks really nice, and this is the first time I've achieved building this style of an apartment that I enjoy and feel like it came out the best I could as far as The Sims goes. Yeah, I really do like it. And that's good because if I like the build, that means I will like the entire lot because it's over half of the lot, you know? So, good sign. I did move the home back here. Hold on, my friends are calling me. What was that song I made? Honestly, that phone call is very funny. My friend that works where I used to work always keeps my sister and I updated on what is going on in the building, and thank God for her because it really does fuel my soul knowing that these people are still just as funny as they were before I left or after I left. And honestly, the way the job market is looking, I want to be crawling my way back, be like, hey mom, can I move in so I can work in my own place again? It's just so weird because it's like, oh my God, the prospect is it's sad, but it's not. Like, the fact that my dream job is literally just being a creator, whether that means I'm like running 5 different businesses that are all doing like mediocre, but they all add up to something that is a meaningful amount of money, is better. It's not even that it's better. It's like, to me, that's my only option. That's the only place that I'm going to be happy. And some people say it's not good to like block yourself in the sense that if you want to be a violinist, you're not open to doing anything else, and you kind of put yourself in a box or putting all your eggs on one basket, quote unquote, where you stifle yourself within your life because you're only willing to do one thing. But to me, bring back passionate people. Like, I want somebody that is only, not I want somebody, I like that some people are just so dead set on one thing, and they'll do side jobs until they get that one thing to be true. So I will be applying to go to a grocery store. I'm sorry. Like, yes, I have a degree. I don't care. But like, I want to care because I know society cares. My parents care. My family cares. They're not paying my rent, but they care. So I want to care, but I don't. Should I? Should I? Okay, anyways, I did very simple landscaping, just put a whole bunch of bushes everywhere because that's what I saw from most of the pictures and Google Maps and all that stuff. But I don't know, I don't really like the way it came out. I did some landscaping. I really put a bunch of trees over here just because I love the colors. And I put bushes around the perimeter. I was trying to find some more flowery things, but everything just wasn't laying the way I wanted it to. And a part of me wants to make these hedges bigger just because I love the texture of these, but and like the leafiness, but because I have to make them small to be one tile wide, it kind of loses that texture, but it will intersect with the wall, so I can't. And I just added like a border wall on this side to kind of give the front of the home a little bit more of a frame happening. I kind of hate that this is the front of the house because it's where the restroom is. So there's not much opportunity for windows, but we can definitely get one in right here now that I'm looking at it. Should we just go like big? Just because can't really get a window anywhere else. Like a little reading spot in the front. Oh, that's cute. We put one of those ottomans that are kind of wall to wall. And maybe we can go with this window over here. And here, perhaps? No. I'll just do this one. We can go for that gray. Yeah. Has a little bit more interest on that level. I'm still not really sure about all this stuff. Obviously, is subject to change when I do the interior. But I am really happy with where we are. And I am so obsessed with this little face. I love it. I think it kind of is giving a dingbat, and I am being influenced by the other save that I'm working on, but I want to welcome the intermingling even if it's not 100% accurate. Yeah, so the last step in my process before actually furnishing is going in with the wall decals. Ew, that sounds weird. From multiple packs. So Vampires has like more grungy, dirty things, I feel, and these, the ones from For Rent, just feel more like signs of age, even though they're low-key both the same thing, but that's okay. I like the ones from For Rent a lot, but also I do use the ones from Vampire, so let me check that out too. I love these. Yeah, so I just like to go where water might slide down often. As I said, I just went around the build adding in all these little dirtied up marks because I just think it adds such a different element to Sims builds, and they were really monumental for adding these in through a pack. Like, I do love every single thing that came in For Rent, and I would have never thought to use these things. I use them sometimes with Vampires. Like, I don't know if that brick one came with that, like where the brick is like coming through the wall, but I know the little tiny ear dots and the scratches, like people use those on like when people get into like Halloween builds and stuff, you would do that, but I never used it on a typical home. But seeing the ones from For Rent, it was just like the beauty that is within some of these countries where the buildings are being used. They're being used and they're beautiful, and every aspect of it is beautiful. even down to the marks left on a building from heavy downpour. The marks left on the building just from age and erosion, dust, and all that stuff. It's just like, wow. I really love that they added that one. So whoever's on the Simpsons that did that, props to you, because your mind really, really is strong, and we need you. We need you. Yeah, but I had a lot of fun with this build. It came to me somewhat easy, as I was saying in the beginning. It was kind of rough on a floor plan, but I did play with them a little bit, which I mentioned earlier. Really, the home was empty, like, completely. I just gave them some air mattresses so I could, like, play with them and have them go to sleep. But I just wanted to kind of see how those lot challenges worked with this. I think it's kind of distracting for the building next door to be operating, because, like, two bartenders, two, like, baristas showed up, and then a bartender showed up, and I only had two bars, so I don't know why three people showed up. So that is subject to change. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, if you have any questions, let me know. Leave your thoughts, comments, concerns in the comments. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. Hopefully the gameplay will be back soon, and by hopefully I mean definitely, because I'm craving it myself.